right, y'all. Shit. Okay. Nigga, hold on. Man, fuck that. Cut. All right, y'all. It's your boy 2 Live J. We at Static Vision behind the music. Got my boy Sample Guy right here. Your boy Favorite Cracker. What's good, my boy? What's up? How you doing?
Good.
Man, listen, I got a few questions to ask you. I know the people got some questions in their mind they want to ask you. But, 2 Live J, I got to ask all the questions. Fuck it. You feel me? Fuck it. My first one is that what you be going through, my nigga? What's going on? What's your music? What you be going through? Because each song and video I see is like a lot of different personalities. So what's going through your mind?
Well, depending on how I feel, they label me a crazy person, but I'm not crazy.
There it is.
Damn.
There it is.
But I got like 7 people inside me. Pause. That's like, not like that. Some people gonna know what I'm talking about, but like, I'm in control of these specific personas. You can call them that. I could tap into either of them. It's not like a serious thing like that movie Split. Nothing. It ain't nothing crazy like that. But
that's what it sound like. Oh God.
If I feel a certain type of way when I wake up one day, then I'll listen to that type of music. That's the type of music when I make a studio, this and that. Per each person, I've obviously thought I was that person at one point in my life. So that's what my life revolved around. But so being in the hood, being in the streets, being in the city, being in the suburbs, all this other shit combined has kind of crafted me into a person where I can tap into any one of those. But in a general aspect, I'm just a normal person. So, but for the music, each one of those personas has gone through different things as me being that person in that point in time. So I'm able to speak upon certain things that a lot of people don't think I know about. Okay. A lot of culture stuff I don't know about. And also a lot of internal problems people be having, or like situations. A lot of people think, I'm the only one going through this and that. I throw myself into those positions unknowingly so that I'm able to speak on those and provide sort of a substance that people can take in and realize, oh yeah, I'm not the only person going through this, or hey, I done the same thing this guy did, so I can relate to that. So they can kind of relate to the music, so they have a specific. I kind of went around the whole block on that question, but
that boy said about his 7 personalities in that whole script. Fuck it. All right, so my second one is right. What artists in the rap game right now that what's the word for that bitch? That you represent yourself in your music, like. What artist inspire you, that favors you, that make the music you make? Cause you give me a little Trippie Redd, X Vibe, Juice WRLD vibes. I ain't gonna lie, but he said he got 7 personalities. He might be WYN Melly. Fuck that. He might have murder on his mind by Tuesday in this bitch. About to kill me.
I can't say anything about that.
Oh, here you go. Here you go. He gonna make a song about me now.
No.
Oh shit. Hey, I'm paying for the studio time. Fuck it.
But when you say artists, you mean currently or past?
Hey man, fuck that.
You mean current?
Whatever. I don't past or currently, whatever suits you right now.
It's funny that you mentioned those 3 artists because X, Trippie Redd, and Juice WRLD were big influences at the time, because before doing anything artist wise as an artist, like Sample Guy becoming that persona, that artist, I was doing beats. I was making beats. And so those were the first 3 original people, including actually Ski Master Slump God, who was tied in with X at the time while they were on the come up. I was watching them go through what they was going through before they were even noticed by all these other kids, these other people, these other artists, before they were signed. Their troubles and hardships that they was going through kind of inspired me to want to make beats for them, because I just was attracted towards that sort of personality. So man, I ate my words. So yeah, I can't speak.
You know what? You know why I sit them through artists though? I'm gonna tell you why I sit them. Okay, one, the picture of the album you made, it was giving Trippie Redd vibes. The picture itself. The I gotta really show you, to be honest with you. The one with all in the background, like a trippy vibe and shit. Yeah, so all the shrooms and shit. Yeah, Somnia. So really, he gave me Trippie Redd just by alone the picture alone, and then I'm thinking X because this guy here got colorful hair on the left side on majority of his videos. Okay, that's X. Now the song gave me Juice WRLD vibes. His songs, then how he does it in the videos and how he be acting is going towards Juice WRLD and Trippie Redd. So I'm like, okay, that's what he is right now. That's what he's giving. And certain songs, he give me a little bit of Kendrick Lamar. Just in a white guy bodysuit, you know what I mean? Imagine Kendrick Lamar white as hell singing some shit like that. That's Kendrick. But that's what I'm getting out of your music. That's honest opinion.
Mm-hmm. So like for inspiration, yeah, would be those people. But as far as like dipping down into what I actually listening to is more like that's a very big spectrum. So like you said, Kendrick Lamar, I'm inspired by him mostly because of how his wordplay is and his flow, how he says things, the way he kind of puts out his emotions through the tone of his voice, or how he be changing his voice sometimes. That's like a big thing for me, because if I don't want to make a certain kind of music one day, I'm able to change kind of like how I sound physically also on the software. So I'm able to kind of match a different vibe in case I want to try a new style or try a new thing for another project.
You know what song I really like though? I ain't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, you good?
I like You and I. That I like. It is a different flow, and it's the way he speaks into the music. It's like, oh shit, you giving a different vibe that no one's really giving on that song. And then other song that you be I got everything on my phone. You know, I'm a DJ, so my memory's all over the place. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Diamond Tears. You know, the two songs that I fuck with. Honestly, I fuck with. And I'm very picky now. I'm picky as hell. They'll tell you. I'll tell you what shit trash. I'm forwarding them. I'll tell you shit. I'm forwarding them. I'm a DJ. I'm a DJ. Mm-hmm. So when artists come put their music, I promise you, 20 seconds in, that shit sound fabulous. I'm hitting the next song on God. I don't give. You want to swing on me, my nigga? Swing on me right now. Fuck it. But your songs actually is different. It's unique. It's your style, it's your flavor, your taste. Now, my third question is what made you want to write You and I? Like, what was going through your mind?
I need to think of the lyrics again, because there's a specific story behind that.
Okay, let me rebuttal that. Each song you make is a story behind everything, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, is it from what you went through now, or in the past, or you just go by your feelings, how you feel now?
That's a good question, because I was thinking the lyrics, so I'm able to tell this. So like, I'm big into like the spirituality aspect of knowing what's going to happen, or like putting yourself in specific places in order for a certain amount of events to conspire afterwards, judged on what you do in that specific circumstance. So what I would do usually is, because making music is like a magical thing, I've learned it's like there's more than just the physical aspect to it, more than just like producing and clicking the buttons and doing all this other stuff. So like, it's like a meditative process for me. So when I sit down and make something, I really want to make something instead of just something to get people hyped or to play in the club or spin a record. I'll really think about what I want, or what I want to happen, or what I don't want to happen. And now, throughout my journey of making music, I've figured out if I write about a specific thing and put energy into that specific thing, even though it hasn't happened, it will eventually happen. And I've tested the theory, so I know it works. And like for people watching this, whatever you do, if you put something into that and you want a specific outcome and you mean it, it's going to happen. Just continue to do it. But as far as You and I, that was foreshadowing event that I didn't want to happen. I didn't know it was going to happen when I made the song. But it's about a breakup. And the dude is like still mentally with that girl in his head. So he doesn't know how to separate mental and the physical. So he's saying, see you and I one more time. He's thinking, oh, I got broken up with, I got this shit's gone. But I'm still with this person. I still want to see this person one more time. I'm still falling in love with this person every day, even though they're not in my life.
Hey, that boy sound just like me. That boy toxic as hell, boy. This just sound just like me. I swear to God. That boy sound just like me, man. We broken up, but bitch, you
still mine.
You still my girl in my head. I promise you. I'ma swing about you. I swear to God. I hit you raw. You mine forever. Fuck it. I swear to God. If I nutted you and we raw, I hit you raw, dog. Meat to meat. I swear to God, you mine forever. Fuck that. If you with your new nigga down the street, you still my girl. I promise you, I'm gonna slap that ass in front of that nigga. Swing on me.
Exactly.
Fuck it. I feel it. That's my boy.
But I didn't want to put that I didn't want to put that energy
This
in
one
this.
got pepper on his soul. Fuck that. I like this man.
I didn't want
July J, nice to
Yeah.
my nigga. There you go. See, I like him. I know I like him for a reason.
I didn't want to make it that energy, but I wanted that energy at the same time.
You wanted that energy. No, if you buck. Oh God, that's that energy right there. That boy giving big dick energy in that song. I don't give a hell. I don't care. And call me what you want. That boy toxic in his own way. Fuck it. Oh shit. Nah, I got another one. I ain't gonna lie, cause you be throwing me off. The videos you do, right? Music fire. The fuck be going on your mouth with them videos, my guy?
I want something to make people be like, what the hell?
Yeah, you gave me the what the hell, all right.
It's like there's an imagery in it, but you have to know what it's specifically talking about. Like you have to know the story. You have to kind of put it together. I want something that's not super easy to like indulge in, so you got to sit there and watch it. You maybe have to watch it again and again in order to finally understand what's going on. Like the movies that what's the guy on Key and Peele? He making them horror movies. I forget what they call like Us and Get Out and stuff. You kind of have to watch it over and over again in order to kind of grasp the concept that he was aiming for. I want that same thing to go with the music because you could take the music one way or another way. You can get multiple stories out on one song, or it can be a specific thing.
So my thing is, right, when you make the song in the video, do you do it like on like each video is an episode, or you just freestyling on that song?
There's definitely a structure to it. So the last series of videos that I put out with Raymond, it was aimed towards like an episode like kind of thing. That's what it was titled cinematic, was because altogether it kind of makes a story, kind of makes a movie, and the songs also give the atmosphere of what I'm going for, as well as the time and everything like that. It's kind of a different universe as opposed to just rapping in front of a microphone or singing in front of a microphone on stage with the light and everything. Like there's an atmospheric aspect to it that we're aiming for people to kind of dive into. Kind of like a different world that I'm in. So
I've seen on social media, Instagram and YouTube, I've seen previews of four different songs, but 4 different actions on each video. You know what I mean? One is you playing games in the goddamn old school time of God knows 1966 in this bitch. Then you got one you in the streets, legit walking around trying to figure what you about to do. And then you got another one where it's just the phone ringing, you ain't answering nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I had to ask, like, is each video a different aspect of, each song is this and that mixed to a story, or you just freestyling? That's why I had to make sure, because it's giving you trying to tell a story, but no one knows what's the ending of the book gonna happen. Because each story is a whole right away of what the fuck's going on with you. And I feel like, as a me, you're trying to tell a story in the most therapeutic way in your mental mind. Since this nigga got 7 personalities and shit, you're trying to tell a story to each person in this world. Each different person. Everyone has a different personality, feelings, emotions, mental state. So I feel like you're trying to talk to everybody. That's why I feel like you are unique to me. I don't care about anybody else. Anybody else, fuck them. But you're very unique in your own way because you speak in the different personalities and mental states of people. That's what I want. Like, that's what you're doing, or that's just how you are. That's
kind of like how I am, in a sense, not in the egotistical aspect, but just as a person. Honestly, I just want to be able to relate to many different people. Not in the fact that I'll put myself in somebody else's shoes just to get on the level with them, but to understand them more as a person, to kind of give them the amount of respect they would need. If they're acting some type of way, be able to notice that. So like body language and stuff like that. But it goes beyond that, where it goes to like mental things. Because like I said before, I know what people are going through now based on how they carry themselves, even how they position their shoulders. Just stuff like that. I know someone's going through something. So I'm able to kind of not necessarily force myself onto them, but be able to come at them with more of an understanding of their situation. And they may carry themselves a certain way. So in a video, I might carry myself a certain way like that person would. So they're like, oh, someone's familiar about how he's standing, how he's positioned, or how he's walking, something like that. And if they listen, then they'll be able to get, oh yeah, I'm doing this because of this reason. This vibe of the song carries this kind of thing. It may be happy, but the words are sad. Or the song may be sounding sad, but the words are happy. Like the message is always different.
One question I gotta ask you: what really motivated you to make music?
In reality, when I first started, I just didn't want to work 9 to 5, bro. Like, cause I didn't. I like music. I knew I had to do something with music. Cause first I started out dancing. I was dancing music, and I was like, well, shaker? Oh yeah. I was up at Follies and
hey, get what you get.
No, I would be like dancing like EDM and then put it on YouTube. And then from there, I was like, I like this music. I want to know how to make it. So then from dancing, I went into the production. And from learning how to produce, I was like, okay, I can make the music now. I want to know how to write to it. I want to make my own music because I don't want to keep spinning other people's records. I don't want to keep dancing other people's music. I want to do it to my music. So then I learned how to make my own music, mix and master it and everything like that. So I produced my own music, mixed and mastered it, and then put it out by myself. And then from that, I got a positive engagement for like the first thing I put out. I would say a year and a half ago or so, it hit like 2 million streams overall. I didn't even know it. I just threw it out there. Like I just looked up on YouTube how to put music out on Apple Music or Spotify, and I threw it out there. And what that started was kind of like, oh, I can do this as something, as a means to make money. And it wasn't about the money, but it was a good thing to come from it because I just enjoyed the process. And then through doing that over and over again, the music, it was kind of becoming like a way to get these feelings out that I had. Because I used to act out. I used to be a crackhead. So like I would I would do some stuff. I was doing some stuff. And I was like, this isn't good, bro. This isn't good. I was doing music at the time too. But I was also doing this other stuff. And I was like, nah, there's gotta be a better way to handle my time. And so I finally focused down. I was like, yeah. Because I started feeling some type of way too. I was like, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel like I don't like who I am? Why do I feel like trash all the time? And it's because I had no way of getting how I felt out to anybody because I had really nobody there. And the only person that was there was the music and these other people that were listening to it saying they related to it, which is why I want to relate to them so much now.
That boy saying his music like crack. Hit and go. Boy, he gonna make that, he's like pussy like heroin. You start scratching this shit like, ooh, that shit so bad. Oh, shit.
Yeah, so like that was just the motivation of pussy it now.
Like, it's heroin. The pussy behind me. Oh, shit. Ooh, go ahead. I'm listening, bro.
Yeah,
My bad. I had to get out there, man.
I get what you're saying.
That boy said that shit like crack. Go. Hit go.
But yeah, that's the motivation for it now is to like I don't want to stop doing this until I reach the point of I know okay I've done enough, which I probably is never gonna happen because people aren't generally satisfied after doing the thing they want to do. They always want more. But in my position, I just want to be able to help as many people as I can. I want to be able to feed my family, feed my friends, put them where they need to go. So until that is a process I'm able to do without any stress, I'm going to continue to do this. And I'll still do it afterwards because, like I said, it's just a way so people journal down their thoughts, write them down. They go to confession, they do whatever. I like to just put it out into the world so other people can listen to it. So I know someone's hearing it instead of just it being in my head and just eating me alive.
Someone hearing it, listen, out of all due respect, your music has a lot of views. And then you have it in different platforms. I know a lot of people who want to be YouTubers, want to be rappers, ain't going nowhere with it. You pushing, you going somewhere. I give you that. You going somewhere with your music. Now I tell you that. Now one question. Don't swing on me, please. Hold on, I need security right quick. I need some. Come on. Don't swing on me. Yeah, I'm about to ask you. Don't swing. No, is that from the beginning to now? Do you regret making any one song or any songs you regret making?
Oh yeah.
From the beginning to now. Don't swing on me now.
I make a lot of songs that I listen to the next day that I do not like.
Wait, did you post them?
Oh yeah.
Did hear it or you heard it and just deleted it?
No, I heard it. I may have posted it and then I got in a different mindset along the road. I'm like, why did I make this song? This song is trash. But at the time, I was a crackhead, so like it sounded good, bro. I was geeked up. I was off jiggers. I was like, yeah, I like this song. This song goes. And then I listened to it. I'm like, this is trash.
I'm on the Earth 30.
I'm at 30. Itching into the studio. But no, like I'll hear a song now that I privated all the ones I don't like or that I just don't think are good. I privated them. But yeah, there's definitely songs like I'll be in the process of making a song. I'll get halfway done with it, everything, and I'll be like, I don't like this song anymore. I'll just delete it, and it just doesn't exist anymore. So I do that a lot. People get mad at me, but I'll be in the studio. People are like, yeah, I like this, and then I'll just delete it and not say anything. They're like, what? Why'd you just do that? I'm like, I don't like it, and they're like, oh, you're so stupid. You're so aggravated. I'm like, if I don't like something, I don't like it. Like I'm not gonna continue doing it because you like it.
It's your own craft.
Yeah, it's like I'm writing
but
something.
I'm gonna tell you something, though, right? Certain artists, they feel the same way. Like example, I'm a Gates fan. Certain songs this man make, he hates it, but he posts it anyway. And then you'd be surprised that song that he hated, everybody love it.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't really think like that for yourself. You gotta, if you might not like it, it might be that one hit for you. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Cause you be this world weird as hell.
Yeah. No,
you might they gonna love it. Like now I played it in the club because I'm retarded. You know, I told everybody, I want you to put your feet up right now, step on the floor. I'm still alive. Kill them roaches, bitch. I'm still alive. Like, bro, this generation weird right now, bro.
Well, definitely.
This generation weird.
Definitely weird.
Weird.
It don't even feel real, bro. I feel like I'm a video game or something. Some NPCs everywhere.
So I got one question. You know, I'm gonna get a little personal with you. You know, just you. Did you still, are you still doing crackhead activities, or you, or you, or you? I don't know how to say it. Man, listen, you still smoking that shit or what? Like you, like you still doing that, or you recovered from it?
Nah. I stopped doing that. I'd say a while ago. I came to a realization. I was like, why am I doing this, bro? And then I got a lot of anxiety from it too, because like that stuff will mess with you.
This guy needs medication. God damn.
So like, no, I don't need medication. I'm against medication. Anything they be trying to prescribe me, I'm gonna find something natural to counterbalance that. But yeah, now it's all natural. Like I'm about health. I want to have longevity because I don't want to be doing this and then fall off.
So what made you or took you? What took you there to make you just stop saying, man?
So like,
leave it alone.
Because what came with those activities and what I was doing, the people I was hanging out with, I became a certain person. And that wasn't me. And then one day it just clicked. Like I realized, why am I acting like this around my family? Like this is my family. I'm not around my friends. I don't need to be acting like this. And I realized I've been acting like that for a very long time. And so that kind of put me into a dark place because I was like, who am I? Because I forgot. Because I was playing this person for so long, being violent, dude, and all this other stuff, being defiant. And I was like, this isn't me. I don't want to be this person. Why am I being this person? And then for about a week or a week and a half, I just sat in my room, like with the lights off. Like I didn't get out of bed. I just sat. I didn't eat, didn't drink, nothing. Sat there until I realized, again, who I was and what I should be doing and what I should be doing with the music and how I should be going about different situations. So I put down everything. I started smoking instantly. I was vaping for a little bit. I stopped vaping one day. I just cut it out. And I was like, no, I'm going to do this the right way because I don't want to have the repercussions of either health or other people not liking me. I haven't gotten death threats. I've gotten a bunch of stuff just because of my ignorancy about how other people feel. And I was like, I don't want this anymore. I want to be friends with everybody. I don't care if I have beef with you or not in the past or anything. I don't want that anymore. So I put it all down and was like, put pride aside and was just decided to focus on me, not in a selfish way, but in a way to where I can build myself up to the person I want to be.
My bad, Kutcher. Why people say that shit? Why people say that? You focusing on you, now you acting different. Now you acting
yeah,
like I'm trying to heal myself.
Yeah.
I know where I came from. I still eat collard greens and cornbread. Like, I know where I came from, man. I get it. Cause, when you sit back, you just, damn, okay. Now, what's my move? Like you said, you do your stuff different though. I do my shit. I do my stuff different. We ain't the same. Let me tell you right now. You. So So me. I had to. It took me. I ain't gonna lie. It took me 3, 4, 5 months to actually get my mind right, my head together. Like it took me I was so lost, bro. Like working in the club, I was so lost, bro. Lost as fuck. Drugs, I wasn't even on drugs. I was lost in pussy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Pussy and ass. I was lost in all that. And it took, I left it alone. I said, man, you know what? I quit this. I'm going to leave this alone. Focus on what I do. I started focusing, I've been DJing. Just, I put my work into it. Now I'm in the clubs hitting it. Excuse me. Took a while to find myself. So I get where you coming from. Like, but when did you know you was perfectly healthy? Or you're still recovering or healing yourself now?
I feel like you're never perfectly anything. Because it's all a journey. And depending on where you're at in that journey, there's always more to go. You can't reach maximum level and then it just cap.
Okay.
There's different stages to it. That's how I see it. There's not necessarily something you could put a label on or a title on what point you're at. You just kind of know physically, like, I'm doing good. I'm doing what I need to be doing right now. I got to keep going. So, like, I mean, there's obviously physical signs you're doing better.
Do from before to now you handle situations better?
Oh yeah.
Or you conduct yourself better now?
I don't have problems with anybody anymore.
Not no more?
I see people that I used to not have problems with. I dap them up. What's up? Like I don't even remember half of the stuff I had problems with before, if any, at all. Like I was just like, I don't want it anymore, so I cast it out. And depending on how those people handle it, if they think I'm cap or I'm not cap, it's up to them to decide. But in all honesty, I don't want it.
At the end of the day, you're your own person.
Like I can't delete that old person from their mind, but I can change it. So like depending on how I treat them now and what I say, what I post, what I say in the music even, can kind of help push that agenda that I'm trying to, I wouldn't say agenda, but that new wave of, man, how do you put that in words? The new person, to dumb it down, is the new person that I'm trying to become, the better person of who I was.
A new revelation of you?
Yeah. Like a new season of a show that came out.
New season?
Yeah, it's a new season. It's the same show, but it's a new season. So, yeah.
He's elevating himself to be a better person. Which, that's the most hardest thing to do in your life right now.
I mess up all the time still,
bad.
Too.
Like, hey, this generation's so messed up, so bad. You gotta you gotta find ways to find yourself, and this is
it gets confusing.
hard because so much background and activities going around. Like, you get lost quick.
That's the thing.
So it's a mental game. You're playing with yourself right now.
This generation, I feel like, it's not the generation, I wouldn't say, but there's outward issues or outward agendas that aren't necessarily good that are pushing. It'd be like, you can either be in this group or this group, but if you're this person, and now it's a little easier to be whatever you want, but I do feel like it's becoming very difficult for that to still be accepted.
Shut up too loud.
Yeah, like
shut up too loud.
They're still trying to put you in like a box. Like you're still this group of people.
I'm about to be on the earth real quick. This shit killing me. Oh, shut up. I don't want to get canceled, God. Please, on phone, don't get me canceled right now. Oh my God.
That's what I'm turning around that as well. In my head, I'm like, what can I say that will like
don't get us canceled, please. I worked so hard for this name. On phone them.
I've been canceled before. I want to be canceled again.
So, hey, so no, you gonna swing on me for this? I ain't gonna lie. You swing on me, we're gonna have to fight these cameras. Like, look, so in your mind, right? Are you back in the 80s or 90s, or your mind is here? Cause the music you put and the videos you've been putting lately, you've been giving retro vibes like crazy right now. So is your mind right now in the back in time, or are you just telling the story?
Well, I listen to 80s music.
Because you fitting in pretty good with that 80s vibes, boy.
I grew up on 80s music because of my parents. So that's what they would listen to was 80s in the car. All the way to they still listen to it. I'll be driving with them somewhere today and they'll put on some 80s music. But I know the songs I grew up listening to that was what I grew up listening to. A lot of people listen to rap or contemporary jazz, whatever you listen to. I grew up with 80s. So that kind of inspires a lot of the sounds too. And now wanting to mix in new wave stuff such as The Weeknd or just EDM. Some EDMs got retro kind of 80s sounds into it, synthesizers. I wanted to add all of that because growing up with the 80s, I watched a lot of 80s movies. I've seen a lot of 80s things. I used a lot of 80s products because my parents still had them. So I learned that culture, like what it would be like to live in that specific time. And I'm envious of the people who lived in that time because that seemed like a really nice point of history to live in. But I wanted to bring nostalgia back because I got so used to making music for people of my age or in my demographic or Gen Z, whatever you want to call it. I wanted to make something that not necessarily they would or would not like, but also the older generation too, to realize, I know what you guys listen to. I listen to it. I understand the culture. I want to kind of bring them nostalgia as well, because they'll hear, if it ever gets on the radio, they'll hear it, be like, this is a kid. What does he know about this? How does he know how to do this? What's that? I want to be able to show them, like, look, I understand. Like, I get that. I'm obsessed with the 80s. Like I said, if I can go back in time, which was mostly the point of videos too, is kind of going back in time. I wanted to capture that moment and kind of almost put myself in that moment, kind of live there. So that's, when you mentioned the retro and the 80s thing, that's where it was inspired, and that's why I did it. That's where it came from.
My bad. We had a little break, We had the puff and go, What the hell is this?
Thirsty assholes, they wanted something to drink.
I know what this is. You said it's soda. It don't smell like soda. It smells like apple cider vinegar. It smells like some ratchet shit. I'm scared to drink this, bro. You ain't even take a whole gulp of that shit.
I did.
You took a sip. It's that white people shit. Fuck no, take this one. Fuck that. I'll stick to my water.
You don't want it?
I'll stick to my water. Fuck that.
It's gonna give me gas, bro. I got it.
What's the name of that? What is that?
Kombucha.
Yeah.
Kombucha. Jose, shut up. Too loud, shut up.
Nah, say what you gotta say.
Too loud, shut up.
Wait, it's uncensored.
Uncensored. Give me this bullshit drink, please. Nigga said, health add kombucha. Fruit punch flavor. What the fuck is this? Where you got it from, first of all? Now he coughing. That's that drugs. It's that booze. It's that irk. He put irk in this bitch. That's why it tastes like that.
I put a bar and irk in that bitch.
It tastes like saltwater pussy. Throw this shit away. This shit tastes disturbing.
Taste it again, man.
Fuck no.
You didn't even get a squiggle.
Fuck no. I ain't tasting shit.
ain't put the whole gulp in.
This tastes like Pretty Boy Dev, bitch. This tastes
Whoa,
like...
how you gonna do
No, chill out.
Expose
This
yourself.
shit tastes nasty as shit. This shit tastes like Dev and his bitch's future. Disgusting as fuck. Kombucha. The fuck is
You
this?
like kombucha?
No, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's pussy water.
Ain't no.
You know that pussy water?
They made them girls go to the gym on a treadmill, and that's the excretion.
That's two girls in one cup for you. Oh hell no. This
It tastes so familiar.
unseasoned ass shit, man. Yeah, you white, bro.
I've been eating a lot of stuff, and it tastes.
No, I don't know what you eating, but it ain't got no flavor to it. That shit tastes nasty.
And you just need some salt.
There's some salt. Man, my last question to this guy. My last question is that. Oh hell no. Oh shit. Man, this nigga said some salt. Oh. How you gonna put the salt in? I want to know.
That's the best seasoning.
See what?
That's white people season.
What?
How you season your chicken? Fuck that.
It was a joke.
Fuck that.
All
How you
right.
season your chicken? Fuck that.
I got red chili peppers ground up with some black pepper, a little bit of salt, garlic powder.
I like how he lied for the camera and shit, but alright, we'll let that just lie.
I left off on garlic powder. What's Cajun seasoning made
Oh
out
my
of?
god, this nigga don't know cases, man.
Jamaican skin.
I like my I like my
Too
chicken
loud, shut up.
with a kick on it. My
This
chicken,
boy said with a kick on
my
it.
chicken come.
That would probably put salt and milk and cook that shit, call it a day. That boy don't even make it room temperature. This is
I just boil
bullshit.
chicken. I don't even season. I just eat it.
That bullshit. Fuck no, I ain't eating that shit. Nigga drink kombucha after pussy shit. I don't want no food from this man. Fuck that. No.
I was in culinary school for 3 years.
Culinary school, you need to go back. You need to take your ass back where you came from. That's the Orlando shit. What part of man? My last
Suburbs.
my last question, man. I can't even get out of my head. God damn. Oh shit! Hold on.
It's the
1,
Irk
2,
I put in the
3,
soda.
4. That's that Irk soda, yeah. That's that twerking shit. Oh shit! All right. Last question is: what does the future, or what type of surprises you got going to have come out? Shit. Let me rephrase that shit. Damn, that Irk soda got me bugging right now. that shit crazy. All right.
It's just fresh bullshit.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right. So my last final question is what upcoming damn fuck. Let me start it again. You gave me that bullshit. Now I'm acting up right now. Nah,
I had to pour it for you for
it
a
took
reason.
it took you too long to come back. I don't know what you did to that. Gave me some sample god nut. Let me find out.
Was it good?
Yeah, this shit tasted nasty in the bit.
It's the boiled chicken and the salt.
He can't cook too. Goddamn. Now I know why his music over. You be crying and shit. You be starving. Give my boy 35 cents a day. He'll be alright. Look at him. You're hungry as fuck. Take his shirt off so you can see his ribs. Alright, man. Let me for I'll just let me be fair now. Let me be fair now. Alright, my last final question is to you. What does the future has installed for you? Or what do you think you're gonna do in the future? Because right now you're doing your thing. What surprises you got that you're gonna do now?
I have no idea.
Oh, there it is.
Because I don't necessarily like to plan for anything to happen. I just let things happen. And then I will react accordingly depending on what actually happened. So if anything happens, I can write something about it. I'll write something about that. As for the genre of music and the kind of music I'm making, I want to make something that makes people want to punch their neighbor in the face on a Tuesday morning.
Well, give me that shit again. I'm gonna give you a Tuesday morning to punch on. Give me that shit one more time. Man, my stomach hurt during that shit. God,
It cleanses you.
nah, don't cleanse shit. I gotta sleep.
Shit get rid of diabetes. Diabetes killer.
First of all, my boy, I'm getting slim out here, so I want to hear. You try to take me out the game with that dry ass soda now. You try to kill me. Motherfuckers give you water first. Now they want to give you some kabuchi shit.
Kabuchi?
Man, fuck this. Man, fuck this. Man, it's your boy 2 Live J. We in here with Static Vision behind the music. I said Mike. Behind the music, we got my boy Sample God in here, man. Appreciate you having come by, my boy.
Yes.
Really do. Anything you want to say before we go?
Me?
Yeah, you. Oh, hi, yeah.
No. I don't. I said enough.
We out. Fuck it. We out. I mean, my bad. We out.
Bye.
Oh, man.
But I can't even.
What the hell?
Casting couch.
Often, I can't give my heart away, I lost it. Added to the brand, I'm on the offense. Sitting all alone, I'm on the park bench. Took a Glock, she hit me